Hey, y'all, and welcome to Down Home Dirt, the show where we dive deep into the journey of entrepreneurship with the people who took the plunge into owning a small business and all the ups and downs that come with it. I'm your host, Dusta, and today we are joined with Alex Cruz from AKC Roofing. Welcome, and thank you for being here today.
Hey, Dusta. Thank you for having me.
It's one of the hottest days out there today, so I hope you're surviving out there on them roofs.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty brutal out, but we're staying hydrated and we're good.
No, that's great. So tell everybody about your company.
Yeah, so we are a local roofing company that specializes with insurance work, but we also do a lot of gutters, siding, fascia, soffit, pretty much everything on the exterior of a home. Yeah, we got started back in September of last year, and our main focus is working with insurance companies.
So insurance claims like hail and things of
Yes,
that nature.
hail, wind, hurricane damage, all that good stuff.
That's good. Nobody knows this because I haven't told them yet, but he did my roof. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago because we had some hail damage, got the gutters done, and my electric bill has like plummeted since then. It's been one of the best things ever. So definitely check him out for that.
Awesome.
So, want to tell everybody a little bit about what made you decide to go into being an entrepreneur? I know that you were working for someone else beforehand.
I was, yes. So, just honestly, I throughout my entire life, I've never really been able to work for somebody. I've always had that initiative to want to, do something for myself, and I got the experience thanks to the company that I used to work with. I'm forever grateful for that, and decided to take the plunge last year. It was probably the most stressful and nerve wracking thing that I've ever done, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
No, and that's great. A lot of us get that, like, we call it a ready moment, and we're like, okay, I can't take either working for someone else or the idea has been sitting there for a long time. And you're like, no, I have to do it. I have to jump on it. So that's great that you decided to do it. And it is scary. And I understand that.
Mhm.
But I'm very proud of where you've come from. Like, I remember you when I first met you, you were working for someone else and now you own your own business. And from what I heard, how many employees do you have?
So right now, I do have one salesman and I have two crews.
That's amazing. And you just said you started this, what, in September?
In September of last year, yeah.
Wow, so it's not even been a year and look at you grow. I'm so excited for you.
Thanks so much.
So, what advice was like most impactful to you and what advice would you give someone who's like wanting to start a business?
Networking. Honestly, networking has been the most fundamental and probably the biggest influence in my business. Just getting to know some of these amazing other business owners that are in the area has been absolutely key. Just building those relationships with those people and just knowing that I have people that have my back and that, genuinely care for me. It's I can't put it in words of how important and how meaningful it's been.
I will agree. When I started my business, I went to the same networking group that you're in currently, and they built my entire operation within a very small amount of time. So it was great for me. What is your like main marketing strategy now? Do you just do the networking, or do you like have advertisements? Is there anything
Yes,
else that you
so
do?
yeah, so we do mostly networking, but we do have some advertisement on Facebook, on Google as well, and then some SEO on the background.
Perfect. Those are all good options. I totally love the SEO because that is something I haven't done to my own website, and I feel like I could definitely grow more if I were more into it and actually did it. But here we are.
Right.
So, how do you measure success in your business? Because roofing isn't something that you get like residual clients necessarily. So, how do you like measure success? By how many roofs you've replaced? By how many customers you get? Like, what is your key?
To me, honestly, it's measured by how many people I can help. In this industry, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. There's a lot of contractors that just don't care, and I can put on one roof a month or four roofs a month, and if I'm able to help these people out and take care of them, honestly, it feels a lot better than having so many people come at me.
Yes, I will agree that there are some companies out there that just don't care. You're just a number.
Yep.
I can see that you take a lot of time with your clients and make sure that they're extremely happy with the job and that it's done appropriately, because I do also recall that when we were doing my roof and siding, I had a siding that was, like, out of date or something, I remember, and it took forever to find it, but you diligently looked for it until you found a match, and that made me so happy, because nothing worse than having to replace all of your siding just because a few pieces need a little, work.
Exactly. Yeah, we have a very big catalog of suppliers that we work with that kind of work hand in hand with us, and they really give us a really good just some ground to stand on. They have a lot of supplies, and I can bring them issues, and they'll be able to help me resolve them.
See, and that's great having a lot of people that are in your corner. I love this.
Mhm.
I think this is a very important part of, like, owning a business that people need to understand. It's like, yes, you can put your name on the door, but unless you have a network of people there to both support you but also support the business, like, it doesn't work out that well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, starting from the bottom, now you're here. I love seeing this. These are my favorite types of stories to get into. So, other than networking and stuff, like, do you have other support system, family? Do you have mentors?
Oh, absolutely. My wife has been just my rock throughout this whole process. I mean, I have 3 kids, so taking this leap, it showed how much faith she had in me, and just it's just incredible. Without her, honestly, none of this would be possible. So I owe all of my success and everything I have to her.
Tell us about your 3 children.
Yeah, so I have 3 amazing kids. I have a 14-year-old daughter who's getting ready to start high school soon. I have a beautiful 4-year-old daughter as well. Her name is Olivia. My first daughter's name is Kayla. Olivia is my second child. And then my son, his name is Charlie. He is 3 years old now.
It's amazing. I miss when mine were little. One of the biggest things for me was when I had little kids, I wanted to be able to control my schedule, which is a lot of the reason I went into being an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
So I'm sure that's the same for you as well.
it definitely is. It's huge to be able to just, to schedule things around, all the activities that they have, all the doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, their sports activities. It means a lot to me to be able to be there for my kids.
Especially when they're young too, because those are the most impactful years. Like, I
Agreed.
understand that, and I
Yeah,
love that. Family is very important to you. I see that in everything that you do, not just, your business, but I know you personally, and I love that your family always comes first.
always, yes.
And we have very similar backgrounds, with our family, so I'm understanding that, having your, spouse's family support you too has been a very big help.
Oh, absolutely. My father-in-law, he's also a local business owner, and just his plethora of knowledge has been, it's been incredible. I can go to him, ask him a question, and he's been through it. He knows what to do. He knows how to handle people, how to handle business, and it's just been very, very helpful.
That's great. It sounds like he's been a good inspiration to you as well.
Definitely.
Good. I love that. Do you have, like, because just out of curiosity, I have, like, a person that I look up to that owns a business too. Is there anybody that is either famous or not famous that you look up to, like a mentor, like an inspiration?
Um, I would have honestly. My biggest mentor in life was my grandfather. He passed away about a year and a half ago. He never owned a business, but he was the hardest working person that I've ever met in my life. Um, I mean, he would go to work 12 hours a day and then come home and still have time for me and still have time for his wife. And just seeing him day in and day out giving everything he had to his family and just to everybody, it was probably the biggest thing that ever affected me. Honestly, he was my mentor and my hero.
Shout out to grandpa. I love that. I love
Yeah,
hearing that there is somebody in your family that gave you that, like, go moment and made
yeah,
you feel good about it. Where do you,
absolutely.
like, see yourself in the future with not only this business, but, like, in general, in your personal life even? Plan
Yeah,
on retiring
so
next year?
I wish. No, I definitely have a quite a long time left to work. I love to work, but honestly, in the future, I hope to grow the company into more of a building company to build houses and more of a general contractor role versus just a roofer role.
So looking to expand the business into doing more
Yes,
than just the
absolutely.
roof.
Yep.
That's great. Do you have, I'm just curious, a plan in place that you're moving towards now to get there, like 5, 10 years, or is this kind of as it comes?
So I'm hoping to have my general contractor's license within the next 5 years.
That will be really good for you.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're already meet the qualifications for it. I did attempt to get into general contracting myself, realized that I don't really want to babysit, so that's just me. So I decided not to do that at all
Right.
because I understand that it is a lot of basically monitoring and making sure that things are done the appropriate way.
It is a lot of doing that. Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes that can be a little frustrating for me personally. Again, everyone's different. I'm really excited for you because I feel like you would fill the role completely and it wouldn't be a problem for you because you've not only been doing the roofing thing, but you're really good. It seems that leadership is the word I'm looking for,
Oh,
I
thank
think.
you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like leadership and taking charge and I'm trying to figure out the words. I'm not great with that. I need a dictionary. I'm sorry, a thesaurus, because I know what the words mean. I
Sauce.
just don't know what they, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, because I've seen you even when we were in Tang together, just kind of command a room just by telling them about yourself. And I feel like they've been a really, good driving influence in your business as well.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I cannot put in words what Tang and the people at Tang have meant to me. I mean, there's been people that have come and gone from Tang that were there when I first started and are no longer there, but I built this relationship and this friendship with them, yourself included, you know that I would have never had if I'd never stepped into that building. So I owe Tang so much, and absolutely love the people there. I love all the people that have been there, and hopefully, we can continue to grow the group.
Yes, I love Tang myself. They like have built my entire operation, and I had to quit because I couldn't take on any more accounts. I just couldn't help too many referrals. And we're even to this day, like it's been post 2 years since I've left that group, and I'm still kind of having a hard time keeping up with the accounts.
Yeah, it's a
So
good
Tang,
problem to have.
they have been absolutely amazing, and not just for like business referral, but also for like the community. I feel like they have built within their own networking a whole community of people willing to help Clayton.
Agreed. Yep. Yep.
And they're willing to like be there and to do things. And I was actually really impressed this past year with all of festivals going downtown, because I know that a lot of the business owners in downtown help put on some of that stuff, and
Yeah.
it has just been absolutely phenomenal. I went to the 4th of July thing. I don't know if you went down there or not, but I actually didn't see but two people I knew in the whole town at that thing, which
That's
is
incredible.
great.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy because I could remember when we first met. This was a couple years ago. We would go down to like the downtown events, and I would know everyone there.
Yeah.
And you couldn't go there without like basically having a networking meeting.
Exactly. Yeah. And now, I mean, Clayton has grown so much, and it's great to know that we have a really good group of business owners that care and love the town the same way that I do. I mean, I grew up here since I was 15, so I've been here, 16, 17 years now, and it's home to me.
Oh, so you've been here a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
I didn't get here until 2016, I believe it was.
Okay. Yeah.
So you went to high school. So you know all of the whole town. You've seen it grow since, oh wow,
I
since it
have.
was a little
Yeah.
top sign.
Yep.
That's one of those things that is getting me. I've been here, let's see, I've been in my house for about 5 years now. So I've just seen it go from almost nothing to now we're having, the Clayton Harvest Festival every single year, and it just gets bigger and bigger, and the downtown events now and the Christmas parade. And I want to attribute it all to all of the people who care about, Clayton, North Carolina, but also the business owners who want to see people enjoying themselves.
Right. Exactly.
Are
Yeah. I
you
mean,
part of the Clayton Chamber of Commerce?
I am. Yes. The Chamber of Commerce is great. I love the people there, and they have also been very, very helpful. A lot of the people that are in Tang are also in the Chamber of Commerce as well, and be about a year now. Joined I think last October, so a little bit after I started the business, and it's been incredible. Honestly, just all the meetings, the networking that happens, getting to know all the leaders in the town. It's been incredible for the business as well. Um, it definitely gives us a really good way of getting back to the community and being able to help out the community that helps us out so much.
Yes, I will agree. I joined the chamber too back in September. I have not done my ribbon cutting yet. Have you done your ribbon cutting?
I have not. That is one thing I do need to get on. I've been a little bit slacking on that, but I do definitely want to do my ribbon cutting fairly soon. Hopefully, I get to see you there.
Yes, absolutely. I will be there to support you because I have loved watching you grow from 2 years ago when I met you, or three, to now. It's been absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
I would love to go and do that. I haven't set up mine either. Just out of, gonna be honest, sheer laziness. So that's something that I need to work on myself.
Yeah,
Because
I'll give the ladies a call and get started on that. It's on my to do list.
well, I can't wait to go. I'm excited about that. The chamber also has like other programs too that I just want to mention in case anybody is listening and curious. They do have Launch Joco, and they have Clayton, or I'm sorry, Chamber U, where they basically teach you how to use the chamber in order to further your business or your networking. The Launch Joco is for up and coming entrepreneurs who need a guidance or a mentor, and they essentially kind of help you to get into your niche market.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually going to be applying for that. I know quite a few people that have been in Launch Choco, and like you said, it's been really great for them. They get to know a lot more about how to start a business, how to maintain the business, how to write a business plan, a whole bunch of things that they offer. It's a really interesting, and they help you get grants. They help you a lot with a lot of things, honestly.
That's amazing. That's even things I didn't know. So thank you for that information. A lot of people
Yeah,
didn't want to know that.
yeah. They're opening up their registration, I think, next month. So I am gonna be there, hopefully.
That's amazing. So you would get somebody that you get to mentor. Is that how that
So
works?
I would, I would be the men. I believe I would get a mentor because
Oh,
I want to actually go through the whole program, like they all have.
okay. I didn't realize that it was open to us to be able to go to it like that. Okay. I thought
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
helping
absolutely.
others.
No, people. I know quite a few business owners that have had their businesses for a little bit of time as well, and they've been through it. They recommend it highly, highly.
Well, that's good. See, knowing your product is one of the most important things about being an entrepreneur, and I didn't know about that at
Yep.
all.
Yes, man.
So that's good. That's fabulous actually. And I know that they have meetings. I think it's like once a month on Fridays, 8 a.m. every first Friday.
Yeah, first. Oh, I love First Friday. It's great. We usually meet at the Chamber of Commerce in on Main Street, and I got a lot of people over there that I get to meet and talk to every First Friday. It's incredible. There's just so many things in this town, so many things that the chamber provides. That honestly, if you're a business owner and you haven't joined the chamber, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice.
I agree. That was actually kind of what booted me into it because I wasn't trying to network because I can't take on any more referrals. But I was like, that's a great way to give back actually,
Right.
is to
Yeah.
join the chamber.
They have yeah, they had this something that kind of writes home to me is taking helping kids out, helping kids that aren't in the best financial situation and showing them a way to improve their future, and they have such great resources to help kids out. So Valerie Mullins, she's been wonderful about giving me all that information, and I'm hoping to have enough time to get into that real soon.
Yes, she is absolutely phenomenal. I love her to death. She is actually the reason I joined the chamber. She was like, I think this would be really good for your business, and here's how you can help your community, but also help yourself, which is very important to be able to do both, especially, as a business owner. So
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was really great. And they do a lot of giving back and stuff like that. And my favorite event that the town of Clayton puts on is the Halloween trick or treating, where they have shut down the main street and then all the businesses get to get out there and give the kids candy. To me, that's
Oh,
the
it's super
best.
cool. Yes, yes, that is such a great event. My kids love it. I mean, we go every single year. I believe last year it was raining and we were still out there trick or treating.
Yes, it was raining, you're right, and we ended up
Yeah.
forgoing it to try to do neighborhood trick or treating, which we ended up driving to each house because, the weather. Um,
Yeah.
but that's one thing I love about, like, Clayton in general is that they have a safe place for people to take their families and celebrate these holidays and to just do different events downtown. So
Yeah, I mean, you have the Christmas parade, you have the Christmas tree lighting. There's so many things that this town. I mean, coming from the town that I used to live in, New Jersey, before, we never had any of these things. So I find it so awesome that we can live in a town that really actually cares about its community and does things to help the community out and to entertain the community. Really.
you're not wrong. I come from a very big city, and the city was more focused on tourism, which I understand that's your lifeline, but, like, it wasn't very family oriented. So
Right.
that's like one of the reasons I moved here too, is though that I had a business down there too, but it wasn't the same as it is here. Here I feel like a community uplift, and I feel like I have a support system here, and it's just like really hard to be an entrepreneur without those things. So
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed.
it's been really
It's
great.
Yeah.
I do also have one last question that I will ask you, and is do you have any advice for anyone who wants to become an entrepreneur?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're really if you really got your mind to it, your heart to it, pull the trigger, do it. You're gonna regret it later in life if you don't do it. This has been honestly the smartest thing that I've ever done. It's the most nerve wracking. It's the scariest thing. But honestly, if you have that good support system, if you have a spouse, like mine, that constantly supports you as your rock, you just got to try it. Honestly, build a relationship with the local businesses, support your community. They will support you back. I can't speak highly enough about my networking group, my networking partners, people that aren't even in the group anymore that I've just met and have become family to me. So just do it.
Just do it. And as you heard us
Yeah.
talking before, there are plenty of resources for you to go out and find. Obviously, the Chamber of Commerce and wherever you live would be the perfect place to start out. But then also check out local networking groups, Facebook groups, things of that nature that'll get you in connection in those rooms that you didn't think you belonged in. You belong in them. We promise you.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. You matter. Get your business out there, contribute to the community, and it'll be all right.
Tell people where they can find you on Facebook and your website.
Yeah, so my website is roofingclayton.com. You can just go on there, take a look at us. We also are big on Google as well. And then on Facebook, it's, just facebook.com and then AKC Roofing.
Perfect. Do you have any other social media accounts you want to shout out?
I don't. I am interested in eventually starting a TikTok or Instagram, but I'm not the most tech savvy, so I may just push that off to my 14-year-old. She might be able to help me out with that.
That would be a great summer job for her, to be honest, because that's how I kind of got started in this podcasting thing. Because my best advice to anybody is to do it stupid, and they do it stupid means you just start doing it. You'll figure it out as you go. So
Right.
we're doing it stupid right now. We've had technical difficulties with another platform, so we're trying another one this time to see if it works out. But just do it stupid, guys.
I like that.
And that's all for this episode of Down Home Dirt. Thank you, Alex, for spending some time with us today. And we wish you all the best. And everyone out there, check them out. I'm going to post it up on Facebook, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. This episode of Down Home Dirt is brought to you by Zucchini Ink Signs and Design, helping small businesses with their printing marketing materials. You're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but first impressions are everything. So let Zucchini Ink help you make a great first impression.